are live, guys. We are live. Let's see how. Yes. Okay. Brilliant. Hey, people. What is your story? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Oge Speaks. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching us from? This is 12:15 here in UK. And yes, whoop, 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 whoop. Keep the energy going. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, thank you guys. Welcome everyone to OG Speaks Lives. I was supposed to go on this live last week. I was supposed to go last week, Friday, but I forgot I scheduled a seminar, a 3-day seminar, which lasted Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And then I rescheduled for Sunday, 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, I woke up so poorly. I didn't have the energy to go. I was just having runny nose. My body was aching. I just managed to cook Sunday roast and just chill out for the evening. And so I postponed it the second time. So today being Tuesday, then on Monday, yesterday, I had an appointment. And today, Tuesday, I said, you know what? I need to come live to update my consigned audience. Thank you, everyone. Funky Fairy. Thank you, Dandy, for checking on me. And yes, thank you. I wishing me well, quick recovery. And in another of my posts in my short, I'm going to upload a video of my remedy I used to. It's just a common flu. What I use is in the kitchen. For me, let food be thy medicine and let that medicine be thy food. All right. So, and if you are seeing this live, either you are seeing it on the live stream or you are going to watch it later, let's hit to what we are going to do. And someone may say, I said to the lady I had appointment yesterday, have you heard of Tony Robbins? She said no. I said, oh, me too. This was the first time I was hearing of Tony Robbins. He's a coach, he's a mentor, he's a coach in America, and he has coached a lot of world leaders and many people he has coached. And what he does, many people say, oh, thank you for Coach Tony Robbins, because if you had not said this, if I've not come to your seminar, he will say, I didn't do it, you did it. And I was like, oh, that's true. Some people say all this motivational speaker, they can motivate you. Yes, that is the energy. They motivate you. Sometimes I sound like one. Maybe destiny is driving me one. I know I like to encourage people. That is my passion, and I like growth. I like to see people growing. I like to see people trying out things. I like to see people doing something, because for me, I like variety. I get easily bored when I'm not doing different thing. If you keep serving me one meal, yeah, each day, I easily get bored. But when you mix it, you add things to it. Even if it's rice, today you give me rice and stew, tomorrow you give me fried rice, next tomorrow you give me tuwo chinkapa, another day you give me this, you give me that. When you keep mixing it, I won't get bored of eating rice. That is my kind of person. And from the seminar, I learned a lot. When I mean a lot of things. The seminar was Time to Rise. That was the title of the seminar, Time to Rise. And day one was let me flip to the day one, breakthrough. Yes, day one was talking about breakthrough. How do you break through? And day two, it was talking about power of identity. So, but from the day one, there's 3 things I want to pick, and which he said 3 keys to creating breakthrough. How do you create breakthrough? But this, he gave his as in a reverse order. But me, I'm going to give it in a normal sequence, which is, if you want to break through something, you want to break through whatever the breakthrough is the state of your mind is S. The first one, state of your mind. 2, story. And 3, strategy. So in today's live video, I'm going to center on the story, which is the second one. So, and I will borrow this definition from Tony Robbins. He says story is just set of beliefs. He said it's the belief you tell yourself. I'm borrowing from it. And then I was like, it dawned on me. So he said, have you ever tried to achieve something, to break through something, and you didn't do it? He said, why did you not do it? What was your reason? And For me, it was fear. He listed a couple of reasons. He said some people is fear, other people is limiting belief. In my family, no one ever cross this boundary. No one ever goes beyond this threshold. No one. And then I was like, no, no, no. Me limiting belief is not really. It's something I've dealt with earlier and unknown to me because I dealt with it because I went for a coaching class. I shared my story here before how I went to pay for coaching class and my friends were laughing at me and said, you should have given us that money now. Let's coach you. Let's do. I said, no, you don't get it. You don't understand. When you pay money to a coach, most especially the one you've seen his progress, you've seen how he's upscaled his life. You are not just putting money in him, you are buying his years of experience, you are buying his experiential knowledge. So some people look at it that, oh, why should I go and pay a coach? For what? To coach me? Oh, it's a wastage of money. It's because in life, we always want accountability. You want someone to hold you accountable. You want someone to ask you, okay, what are you up to today? Or what are you doing? Okay, post what you are doing here. I told you in that my coach class, when I went for my mentorship class, one thing we always do every Friday night is book review. That really made me, I read a lot of books. 7 Habits to Highly Intellectual, Successful People. I read The Secret. I read so many books like this. I met them with the one they call Alchemist, something like that. I met them when they were doing that one. That was when I joined them. I think they were rounding up. So many books I read during that coaching class. And you see, some people will come to, because I had the time. I was working at that time, but my work wasn't so busy. Each time I'm busy, I'll keep the book aside. So I was like, what can I do in my leisure time? I was like, I see social media like if people are wasting their time. But after that was before COVID, and anyone who is here can testify to it. Anyone doing anything on social media, we see like wastage of time because people who come to social media, we see them like lazy people that are just having a lazy day on social media. We never knew that social media is going to be a big tool to selling out or giving services, products and services. We never knew. It was 2020 that changed that trajectory, because a lot of people, if you want to do anything, you pay, you go and pay to class and everything, group meetings and all that, or class physical meetings and all that. So that was how I break through my limiting belief, because she dealt with that limiting belief. So now what I want to talk about today is, what is your story? What do you tell yourself each day? And that could be limiting you from breaking through. He said, stories are just set of beliefs. Sometimes some people say, oh, you don't get it. I feel worthless. Oh, my time is passing. They say I don't dey old though. And this one, oh. You are just playing it in your head. You keep playing it. And everywhere you go, you keep, once you see any, even your body, there's how your body responds to your mind. And I was like, wow, the power of the mind. And there's another program he does, which he said, unleash the power within. Indeed, that power is with us. Anything you need for your next level to excel is already in you, is within you or in you. Ask yourself, what is at my disposal? Recently, I sat down and asked myself, what do I have that somebody elsewhere don't have? I know I have constant electricity here. I know I have access to internet. I have a smartphone. So what is stopping me from upscaling? What is stopping me from going into doing something else online, from doing online business, or this they are selling products online? Like, what is my reason? Is fear. And that is the story I keep telling to myself. I keep saying to myself, I keep saying that I keep allowing that fear to hold me. Mind you, fear is an emotion, is a negative emotion. It makes you anxious. It makes you feel you're not enough. That is what fear does to you. Thank you for the like. And I said it for those who follow me. Hello, 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 Chili Bush. Welcome, welcome to the live. Oh, let's celebrate Chili Bush. Thank you for joining. What is your story? Is what we are talking about. I keep saying to myself, what is my story? What am I saying to myself? I allowed myself, just stayed, and I was like, what do I have in my disposal? Most times, what you need to break through. I was saying how I went to a seminar, and he's talking about 3 keys area to breakthrough. This is something you will not find. I'm sorry to say, apologies. You will not find it in church. And funny enough, me and my sister, we went to this thing. She went to a Christian crusade. I went to a seminar talk. Ask her now what she learned from her crusade. It's not to abuse her, but just to tell you why it seems as if people don't make progress. Because once you learn knowledge, you have knowledge, are you willing to apply it? And for me, when the coach asked, he said, what made you didn't break through last year? What made you did not break through? I said to my, he will ask you, he said, write it in your book. I said, fear. I said, fear is an emotion, there is a negative emotion, because in life we have 2 things. Either you have the positive or you have the negative. Even in electricity, even to produce a child, a male and a female, all those things, is always in 2 forms. Are you a producer? Are you a consumer? Are you the one that is consuming today to be able to produce? Are you a creator? Are you a what are you? Are you have to define where you are. So that was what I asked myself. I said, so fear stopped me from achieving this. Okay, how do I overcome fear? Someone will ask you. It's just a limiting belief you gave to yourself. It's just an idea all in your head. And by the time you begin to do, what helped me was exercise. I started doing exercise. I started researching. I was not feeling happy. I wanted to grow. I wasn't feeling happy. And that is where community comes in place. I said to my nephew, which I put out a post. I said, if you are here, you want to learn something like AI is the one we are focusing on, and you are doing self-education. I said to my nephew, say, Auntie, I'm doing self-education. I said, who do you report to? He said, no one. I said, do you know that you cannot flog yourself? As I am, if I tell myself, I've set a target, I want to do this, and I did not do it, can I come and flog myself? I said, but if you have somebody you know you are going to report to, you have a teacher you're going to report to, and that person will not be your friend. You see, that person shouldn't even be your paddy. Let that person be someone that is a bit older than you, that can hold you. That was how I held him accountable. I said, you know what? Every Friday, don't let me call you. Do not let me just call you. Send it your 2 works. I gave him 2. I said, because I know you are still studying. Send me 2 of your AI design to that group. And so I created a WhatsApp group. I said, send it to me and you, send it. And I will create a WhatsApp group that every other person can come and join. Because before I was like, oh, for me and you. But when I looked at it, I said, not just me and him. There may be other people in these categories that say, oh, I want to. So that's why people like a community they can join, to see when you see other people progress, you see what other people are doing, you see, you know where you are stuck. You say, oh, how did you go through this? I remember on CapCut, there was, when I was learning, you know, there are all these people on this thing that give free tips on how to they are teaching short this thing. I was like, all this whole thing. When I said online thing, it took me like 1 year to try to get my head around it. Some of that are close. I remember when one girl was teaching on clone. She was teaching on cloning, how to clone yourself. You can, when you set your camera talking like this or doing like this, then you set another camera doing like this. Do you know what stopped me from proceeding? When they say duplicate, when I duplicate, I tried to move the overlay. It wasn't moving. I tried and tried. I just gave up. But if I was to join a community of people, beginners, content creator, you will see somebody that will tell you that, oh, see why it's not moving. Do it like this. Or someone will tell you, I just did my own. You will be seeing people putting things. You will be propelled for growth. You will have this hunger for it. As I am, looking back at myself, I've always followed people that are older than me. I don't know why. I've always followed people that are older than me, because I like older than me, they are experienced than me, they are wealthier than me. So it gives me something to work. I like challenge, to keep propelling myself, pushing myself, telling myself, oh, I remember the time I said to myself, oh, I want to hit 1 million. If I hit 1 million in the account, and I hit 1 million, I got to 1 million. I was like, oh, 1 million, I could do 1 million. I could do 1.5, I could do 2 million, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. That is growth. That is progress. You keep making progress. I told myself one day, I said, this digital, I've been hearing people saying digital marketing. Even though I don't understand what it is. Let me go and look at it. I got my boss to pay. He didn't pay finish. But I was looking at it. I was like, this thing look complex. So this thing look complex. So I skipped it. I said, let me look into something else. Before I know, I was like, no. All those things, it takes time. It's not for me. It's not for me. Let me go and find my passion. Let me go and work. Let me go. Yes. I remember there's a time a lot of people say, go and find your passion. Turn your passion to this. What is your passion? What do you like to do? How do you, all those kind of story. But time will come. You find out that, the interesting one is, do you know you can sit in the comfort of your home? You can be a sit-at-home mom and you'll be earning money. It's all about the story you tell yourself. If you tell yourself that, there are ways, many ways of earning money, your brain will be like, okay. Oh yeah, now how? Show me. I said, when I start doing, I'm a passionate being for health. So I do exercise and I like all this mentorship thing, coaching, all these things to propel you. What do they call motivational quotes and talks and all that. When I saw one that, what is it called? The thing has escaped my head. About the brain, yes, when we're doing exercise there, how to focus your brain. He said, if I ask you in the room, look for a green object behind me. Because that is what your brain have heard, green object, you'll be looking for green. You'll be looking for green. Even this red will be appearing like green in your eyes. When you train your mind, and then I now remember that, say, sometimes we have lived all these things, but we do not know. Life is lived forward. That is my favorite quote now. Life is lived forward, but understood backwards. And then I remember when I read The Secret for the first time, The Secret, and I was like, let me see this The Secret, because she said it's a secret that worked with many people from different phases of life, that your own case cannot be different. And Tony Robbins in his seminar told us that life is made up of stories. Either somebody's story, that how the person was from zero and got to hero, or how something happened to the person, he fell from up. Like, either the story is to motivate you, to teach you something, or to encourage you, but it's all about stories. We've got stories, and that's why a lot of people, they like it when you come live and you share your story. People like it. They say, somebody is feeling the same way. Somebody can relate. I saw a lady, Precious Ubani. She's now my coach. I call her Coach P. I saw her post when she said, she came as a carer. She was struggling, but at the time she finished working, I was like, you that you are working, you are still complaining. How much more me that I wasn't working? What do you expect me to do? And then I start asking myself, what can I do? What else can I do to earn money? If I asked that question that day, if they tell you that your 9-to-5 job, if they stop 9-to-5 job like they did in pandemic, how many of you will still earn money? If they say no going to 9 to, how many people will still earn money? A lot of people don't know that service, if you're not selling products, selling services is money. Your ideas, your experience, your story, you can monetize it. And now we live in a generation where information overload. You see this thing I'm giving you free. Some people not even value it. Some persons are paying to listen to it. Some person paid to hear it. So this is somebody's experience, this is somebody's stories and all that. And so, my dear, I will not stay long here because I'm going to go and learn. I've done 90 minutes now. I'm going to go and learn, immerse myself. I was listening to his podcast yesterday. Tony Robbins is my coach from a distance. I'm going to immerse myself. He said, if you want to learn a language, let's say you want to learn, I want to learn Chinese language. Will I sit in England and learn Chinese language? Say I'm learning it on my phone. I may try, but my progress will be slow. Unlike somebody who goes to Chinese town, Chinese village, and stay there. that person learning will be faster than me. So sometimes you need to be in the midst of it. You need to immerse yourself in the midst of people who are making progress. And so what is the story you're telling yourself? My live stream I wanted to talk about last week, which I didn't do, was how food connects us, but it has changed. And so my YouTube audience, in case you're coming across this video, my dear, Gloria is learning a new thing. Oh. Gloria. So I'll be coming live, but I'll be talking about something else, because now I've learned new things and I want to add it to my life, and I want to use it to upscale. I will be here. We will measure our growth and we will be growing. No longer will my story keep me down here, because why? I am the creator of my story, and you have to start creating. And that's why I love AI, because with AI, you don't need to copy somebody's prompt. You don't need to say, give me your prompt word for word. You can just say, okay, tell me, what do I say? My elder sister will say, oh, what do I say? That I say, it's just like you're talking to your child. You just click on it. If you don't want to type, do voice note and say, oh, create me what? You have to have a goal. Create me a picture. Create me a man sitting with a placard in his hand. Create me an African woman. Create me a young lady. Create me. You have to tell it precise. You have to add few features. Then AI will run it down and give you. Are you okay with it, or do you want me to simplify it? Do you want me to make it short? Do you want me to do? If you are okay with all the things AI, you just say proceed, continue. It will say, give me some time. I'm using the free version. You don't need, if in a day, I think it can create like 3 images for you in a day. Yes. So imagine in 30 days, 3 times 30, you are creating 90 images in a month, and you can upload it to your social media. You can upload it to your social media. You can the other day I sat and I was like, oh, what do I want to cook? Oh, I've got salmon, I've got potatoes. Then I said to AI, give me an idea of what to do, like how to use salmon and potato in an English cuisine. And AI gave me different options. Then the last one I saw, it said you can boil new potato, mix butter and dill and what. And I said, oh, this one sounds good. Give me the image of it. Let me see how it looks. And I posted it. I was surprised. A lot of people, and I said, eat or pass. A lot of people were just like, oh, I'll eat it. This one said the carbohydrates is too much. This one said, I don't like salmon. This one said, oh, if you could reduce the carbohydrates. I said, you must not finish it now. I was like, so I said to my partner, I said, so many people do not know that picture is AI. My partner said, it's too real. I said, yes. Imagine me taking how many hours in the studio, kitchen studio, to go and cook that food, record it, then put the picture. And then finally that day, I cooked similar food. I cooked potato and this with salmon. I snapped it. I didn't even post my own picture again because the AI picture was too clean. This is our generation. We're looking for perfection. This generation, we're looking for perfection. So AI now is perfect. If you are this kind of person that you are worried about perfection, go and use AI and create designs. And one lady said to me that, oh, I don't like AI this thing, images or AI videos because they are too perfect to a fault. I said, but that's what many people are looking for. A lot of people are looking for that perfection and all that. She said, no, I like when human beings, you do that mistake, you forget to put those things that makes her feel like, I'm watching a human being. I said, but it's only few people that want that. Majority of the people want a perfect scenario. They don't think that there should be any place, any room, any gap for mistakes. So you just have to choose. So I'm in wrapping up. This is what Tony Robbins said, and he said AI is the future. I said to my younger ones, I said, gone are the days where they said to you, go to school. When you get to the age, go to school, come out with a good grade, get a good job. Because most of the jobs are being replaced by AI. If you are to be an employer and you're employing somebody and you're paying the person sick leave, this one, that one, paying all this, and some days the person will not come because it's either the person is taking holiday for burial, weddings or something, or the person is broke down in their health. But you have AI that is 24 hours running, working. You just need to charge in the night while you are sleeping. You are operating with minimum efficiency. If you are the employer, who will you employ? Human being or AI? AI can do the job even perfectly well. Are you a banker? Are you a carer, NHS worker? Are you what? Are you a plumber? Are you a designer? Are you a printer? Many jobs will be replaced by AI, but this is the good news. But those who know how to use AI will still be employed. At that point, I was like, wow, everybody now, AI, create me this, do that, this. I was like, wow. So if you are here and you are still telling yourself, oh, this thing is too cumbersome, I don't know how to start learning it, I don't know where to start learning it, you better go and download either of it and start working on it. That's what I have to say to you this moment, my people. OG Speaks here. I'll see you in the next one. So when I'm coming live, you may see me talking about digital products. That is my new step for growth. So it's my partner and I that will be running it. I'll be the one largely talking about it, but it's a joint venture. I told him that we are we are we are going to delegate, like we'll use the strength, my strength, and his knowledge, his experience. So that is how we are doing. That is what makes us partnership, using my strength and his knowledge, his wealth of knowledge in going in our journey of life. Because I've said it that life is a journey, and if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with somebody. Take this home for me. If you want to go fast in your journey, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with somebody. And life may not give us the opportunity of who our mother is, our siblings, but life gave us opportunity to choose who your partner is. So choose wisely, my people. That's what I have to say to you. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. OG Speaks. What's your story? Remember, it's set of belief. It's what you choose to tell yourself. So what's your old story and what's your new story? So what are you telling yourself today? You remember, you are the author of your life. You are the one who will rewrite your story. Thank you, everyone. Love you.